Hello, what is going on? I hope everyone is doing beautiful and amazing. Hopefully, things aren't too stressful or chaotic because we definitely don't need any more stress or chaos, that's for sure. We are just vibing and thriving. Hopefully, everyone is having a marvelous Monday because why not? Is what that is. Hey, Cherry, what's going on? I see you found me. This is my YouTube. Welcome in. We're just chilling like a villain. I figured, because do you know what I really like about YouTube? Listen, it's that it automatically records the YouTube lives and then it automatically posts them, right? Like, I think that's pretty dope. I think that's pretty cool. That's just something that I thought was pretty awesome. So I figured I would just wait a minute and then I do a little quick collective card pull because why not? And then I do a couple of free one card pulls because why not? GS, they're the best. And the emojis on here, top tier. Like, I don't know what it is about the emojis on here, hilarious. Like, I love them wholeheartedly, is what that is. Yes. For the longest time, I couldn't go live on YouTube because I accidentally broke my speaker. So, and then I got it fixed. So, now I'm pretty happy about that. That's a lot better now. But anyways, that is what that is. Anyways, let me just pull a card for the collective. See what I can see. Do what I can do. All right. Hey, welcome in. I'm just pulling a couple of cards for the collective right now. And then we're going to do a couple of free card pulls. But I'm glad that you were able to pop in here. I love it. Ooh, intriguing. We have the Temperance card in the reverse, which is a very unbalanced card. It's like very uneven, it's all everywhere, it doesn't have a whole bunch of peaceness or a whole bunch of calmness. And so this is one of those cards where it's like we need to bring in some stability. We need to bring in some peace, some calmness. Like this is one of those cards where maybe we need to meditate a little bit, find some serenity just to connect with the divine is really what that is. This is one of those cards where we have to actively work to bring in peaceful and balancing qualities and traits. And then on top of that, we have the Ace of Wands here, which is a card of new things about to come in, right? Like the Ace of Wands is always a new opportunity, a chance to really dive into your passions and desires. So this speaks of something really awesome, really amazing coming in that you're really going to enjoy and that's really going to make you happy, which is absolutely beautiful and amazing. So that was just me pulling some cards for the collective. And now I'm going to do a couple of free one card pulls. Can you get a card pull? Absolutely. I just need a name. And then 100% yes is what that is. OMG, Becky. Look at her. But 2G. Do. What intentions does Edent have for you? Julian. Alright, Julian, I'm going to pull a card for you. And then I think it's Toshika. I'm going to pull a card for you. Cool beans, cool beans. We have the Sun card. The thing that I love about the Sun card is the Sun card is essentially a card of like, okay, we're growing, we're learning more about ourselves, we're figuring out what does work for us, what doesn't work for us, what we need, what we don't need. And then at the end of the day, it feels a lot more wholesome. It feels a lot more complete. It's like, I feel like I'm in this really great serenity state, you know? Like, things that used to bother me don't bother me. Almost like a whole new person, but this card has more of the vibes of I feel really just at peace with everything and anything. And that's the goal that we're working towards, feeling at peace, feeling whole, feeling complete, just feeling like nothing is really bothering us. And that happens through the learning and growing, and like, let me figure out what I need and what I don't need and what will help me be the person who I want to be, you know? And that's what that is. So that's the journey we're kind of on right now, and that's the goal of what we want to do, if that makes sense. Thank you, Be Collective. Aw, the collective is welcome. Yes, I am in fact letting go of people that are not for me anymore. Exactly. And that's a beautiful thing. And like at the end of the day, you're going to feel a lot more peaceful. You're going to feel a lot more calm. You're going to feel a lot more just like serene because of it. You're going to be like, all of the stress that I used to be stressing myself with is no longer here. And that is amazing. You're trying to better yourself. Oh, I love that for you. Genuinely. And then Tashika, I think it's Tashika. Let me know if I'm wrong, please. What intentions does Vident have for you? Let me see what I can see. You are more than welcome. Absolutely. I am so glad that that helped you and gave you some clarity and insight. Ooh, Queen of Pentacles. I like this, especially when it's like intentions towards someone else. This is a growing and developing type card. This is one of those cards where it's like, I want to nurture this. I want to develop it. I want to watch it grow into something beautiful and amazing. Like, they're in it for the long haul. This is like, I want to create a relationship that's going to make us both happy, that's going to last forever. They're like, I'm willing to put in the work, I'm willing to put in the energy. Like, this is something that I want to nurture and curate and grow with. So this is giving me nothing but good intentions, really. This is like, I'm here to do the stuff and the things. Like, I want this, you know? And I love that. This is a nice card to get for intentions, genuinely. Because that's very much a developing and growing, and like, let me nurture it. You know, let me watch this flourish into something beautiful and amazing type vibes. So, hopefully that helps you. Hopefully that gives you some clarity and insight. Is what that is. It do be what it do be. Yes, you're right. Thank you so much. Absolutely. You are more than welcome. No problemos. Hello. Welcome in, guys. My name is Beans. We are just vibing and thriving. I am doing a couple of free one card pulls, so take advantage of it while it's here. Doesn't happen very often. If you would like one, just let me know. Just let me know. If not, how was everyone's day? I hope everyone had a really good Monday. Hopefully things haven't been super stressful and chaotic, because we definitely don't need any more stress or chaos. Life is already stressful and chaotic enough, honestly. Juno, we definitely don't need any more. Insane in the membrane, insane in the brain. Do 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 do. Sorry. Sometimes you just need a good dance break. Sometimes you just need to like, what are the vibes? And then you vibe, and then you thrive, and then you live life large like Larry. And that's how that goes, in my opinion. But besides the point, I hope everyone is doing beautiful and amazing. Hopefully things aren't too stressful or chaotic, because we definitely don't need any more stress or chaos. I am doing a couple of free one card pulls. If you would like one, let me know. Ain't no shame in that game. We're just doing what we do when we do what we do. Sometimes, so this is my Mystic Mondays tarot deck, right? It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. Like, I love the vibes of this deck. I think it's radiant and vibrant. And the energy is just really nice. You know? Hi, Beans. What are his intentions towards us? Got you. Let me see what I can see. But regardless, I just wanted to give you some information about this deck. Anisha, let me see what I can see. We have the Eight of Pentacles here, which is a card. This is a card that wants to grow. It wants to learn. It's like, okay, I feel like I need to learn new techniques, learn new things, like basically learning new skills, right? This is a card that's like, I need new skills and I want to learn them to make things better, to fix things, but it doesn't know what skills it needs to learn. It's like, okay, I know I need to learn it, but how do I learn it? Where do I get these skills from? So it's like, it's having trouble trying to figure things out. And because it can't quite figure out what it needs to learn or how it needs to learn or how it needs to go about fixing things, it feels really demotivated sometimes. Sometimes it's like, I don't know what else to do. You know, it kind of almost loses its passion and its drive to try and fix things because it's not seeing the progress that it wants to see. And usually that's just because it needs a change in perspective. It's like, okay, we need to change the way we're tackling this situation. We need to change our perspective on this situation. And so it needs to take a step back in order to do that. But this is one of those cards where it's like, I want to learn, I want to grow, I want to learn new skills, I want to be able to do better. I just don't know how. I don't know what I need to do in order to make that happen. And that's the energy that this is, if that makes sense. Hey, what's going on? Hey, Beans, I had a question. How do I know if my tarot cards are giving me the right answer? Or how can I connect with it fully to get pure accurate answers? Okay, fun fact about tarot is tarot cards are never 100% accurate. They're always a percentage accurate. And the reason for that is because most things are constantly changing, right? Like there's very few things that are fixed, and most things are very fluid and are just changing all of the time. And even if you're asking a question about the present day, the thing about tarot is it's giving you bits and pieces of information. So it's like, okay, here's a piece of the puzzle and not the whole puzzle, which is why it's never like 100%. It's always a percentage, because it's like, how much of that puzzle do you have from that puzzle, you know? But one of the best ways to like help ensure accuracy is to just connect with your deck. Meditate it, use it, shuffle it, carry it with you, sleep with it on your bed. It helps. And then you just have to trust what your deck says. If you want to like really focus on, I want to make sure my deck is accurate, just ask small questions, right? Just be like, okay, what is going to happen today? Like ask questions about the near future to see if it's going to happen, and be like, okay, this happened, this didn't happen, to be like, okay, how accurate are my cards, is what that is. I think that helps. Absolutely, Anisha. I'm so glad it helps. I'm so glad I could give you some useful information and make you feel better about the situation. So, no problem. Alexis, what you been up to? What you doing? You know me, vibing and thriving. Can I have a reading too? Absolutely. No problemos. Alexis, let me pull a card for you right now. OMG, Becky. Look at her butt. Tucci. Ooh, Ace of Swords in the reverse. This is a card of like not, sorry, trying to pick it up. This is a card of not seeing things clearly, not having very good perspective, just very much so mental fog in things of that nature. Like when this card comes up, I don't really recommend people making any decisions or any choices And I usually just recommend, like, let's take a step back, right? Because we need to gain some clarity. We need to gain some insight. We need to like meditate a little bit, ground ourselves a little bit, just so that way we don't end up getting ourselves into trouble that could have been avoided if we had just had more clarity, you know? So I would be skeptical of making any major decisions for sure, but I would also work on bringing in some mental grounding, you know? Try and meditate maybe, if that's possible, or just take a nice relaxing shower or bath or relax a little bit, you know, to try and clear any brain fog that might be happening is really what this is. But this is one of those things where we need to kind of like change the way our mental state is really quick. But that's not happening right now, if that makes sense. Also, Julian, you are more than welcome. No problemo. I hope that helps you, Alexis. I hope that makes some sense. Makes you feel a little bit better. Don't go and do anything chaotic. Yes, reframe and assess is the goals there. Absolutely 100% is what's going to be important. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Sometimes it's good to like take a moment and be like, let me just stop. Let me just make sure I'm doing the right thing. Let me just think things through really quick. You know, taking a pause is pretty good. I'm a fan of taking a pause. But also I'm a fan of chilling like a villain and vibing and thriving. So that is also me. I also do that too. You know? It do be what it do be. Insane in the membrane. But you are more than welcome. And I hope that genuinely helps you. Anyways, other than that, how was everyone's day? I hope everyone had a beautiful, amazing day. Hopefully things haven't been super stressful or chaotic, because we definitely don't need any more stress or chaos. Life is already chaotic and stressful enough. Honestly. It's already a little bit too much for no good reason, is what that is. You are more than welcome, Alexis. Absolutely is what that is. But anyone, I'm doing some free card pulls. If you want one, just let me know. If anyone else is in here and wants a free card pull, just let me know. We are just vibing and thriving, doing what we do when we do what we do. And them's be the plans, mans. Other than that, I'm just here. I just exist. I just do what I do when I do what I do. Honestly. Okay? OMG, Becky. Look at her butt. Tushy. Oh, how's everyone's week been? I hope everyone's had a pretty solid Monday so far. Anyone have any fun entertaining plans for this week? I sadly do not have any fun entertaining plans. Mostly I'm just here. I think I have a doctor's appointment later this week. So we will see how that goes. I still haven't gotten back into cleaning. I put myself out, I think. Valid. It happens. You know? It absolutely happens. Take a break. Take a rest. Regain some of that energy and try again later or in a couple of days or something. It is a-okay. It's perfectly okay. Okay, I get it. 100%. Oh, for anyone who may have just popped in here, my name is Beans. I am doing a couple of free one card pulls. If you want one, just let me know. We're just vibing and thriving, chilling like a villain, doing what we do when we do what we do. Other than that, I'm just here. Sometimes I accidentally burn myself out for no good reason. I might go to the movies tomorrow, but I'm not sure. I work the next day and can never wind down after a late movie. Oh, yeah. Maybe that is not the best idea. Just putting that out there. Maybe we should rethink that one, is what that is. But also, what movie would you watch? Hey, Mars, how are you? YouTube Live? YouTube Live. Yes. My goal is to try and go live on YouTube a little bit more often. And I want to say eventually I'm going to start doing some paid readings here on YouTube. But for right now, while I'm just like getting situated with everything, I'm doing some free tarot pulls, you know? Obviously, I still offer my paid ones, but right now I'm just doing a couple of free one card pulls. So if you want one, let me know, is what that is. You know, I'm just testing the waters out, dipping my toe, is what that is. But how have you been? I hope you've been doing really good. Hopefully things haven't been too stressful or chaotic, because we definitely don't need any more stress or chaos. Your friend wants to see Twisters. What is this movie about? I hear this movie all of the time, and I'm like, I actually have no idea what this movie is about. Like, what is it? Okay? I'm surprised I saw the movie Tarot, actually. That wasn't even me wanting to see the movie Tarot. That was my wife really wanting to see the movie Tarot, and so we watched it. It's about tornadoes. That doesn't sound interesting at all. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me, and I'm like a little weird, but that doesn't sound super fun to me. That sounds not fun. Is it me, Jesus? Did I do it? Funny. Sometimes I crack myself up for no good reason. Honestly, it is what it is. It do be what it do be. There was one like in the 90s that it's a remake of or something. I figured. It doesn't sound like it's super interesting, but that is just my opinion. Like, I don't think I would be super interested to watch a movie about tornadoes, but I could be wrong. Monique, you want to know what is DB's intention and feelings towards you? I can answer one of those questions. Intentions or feelings. But let me see. Let me see what I can get. The reason why I pulled another card is because the Knight of Cups is a card that technically it's not having a good time. It's like, it's not having a lot of fun. It's just not living its best life. And so I really just needed more information to figure out exactly how to place that card, right? And so I also pulled the Judgment card, which is a card of like, this is a card that's trying to see the situation very clearly, right? It's like, okay, let me try and make sure that I am reading these people correctly, reading the situation correctly. It's one of those things where it's like making assumptions to see how things are going to go in the future, right? And what this gives me the vibe of is like they're really thinking things through. It's less like, okay, I'm acting based on my feelings, and more like, okay, what is the most practical thing for me? You know, like this gives that like feelings are not involved very much here. It's like, all right, what is best for me and my stability and things like that. That's really what this is. It's like there's almost no feelings involved with this of like, oh, I really like you, I really genuinely care about you. There's almost none of that, and it's almost all like, okay, is this person good for me? Can they help me? How is this person going to affect me? And less feelings based, if that makes sense. You know? Like, it's almost all like, let me analyze this person to see how they interact with me, unless I think I actually like this person, if that makes sense. There are almost no feelings involved. Almost none. But there are some. And I think that's very interesting. I think if you continue to interact with this person, you might end up feeling like, where's the emotions? You know, like, I feel like you don't care. I feel like that's going to end up being a thing where it's like, I feel like you don't care. I feel like you're not listening. I feel like you don't show enough. So, that is my opinion on that. take that one as you will. Oh, MG. I mean, I bet it'll have action. Well, I mean, sure. It makes sense. That's how I feel now. Yeah. Which is completely understandable, because this almost gives me the vibe of like there are no feelings of like care or love or like genuineness there. So how can you feel that if it's not even around to begin with? So I would probably, I don't know, I would walk away from that, because I wouldn't want to be around someone who I feel like they don't care. But that is me personally. That is just how I see the situation. Do what you will with that piece of info. Anyways, welcome in, guys. My name is Beans. I am doing a couple of free one card pulls. If you want one, just let me know. Other than that, I'm just here. I just exist. I just do the stuff and the things and the stuff. I've distanced myself from him. I think that's probably for the best, because I don't think that he's able to show like that he cares. Genuinely, that doesn't feel like something that he's able to do, at least not right now in this moment with the cards that I pulled. So yeah, I think that's probably for the best, just to help you not get so attached. I would probably walk away from that whole thing, just because not feeling loved, not feeling cared about is not fun. It sucks. It is horrible. So that is what that is. Do with that information as you will. Anyways, I hope that helps you. I hope that gave you some clarity and insight and makes you feel just a little bit better about the whole situations. Toshika, will it be worth coming in a relationship with Vedant? Listen, I am pretty sure that I told you that they genuinely want a relationship with you. Like they're ready to put in the work and the energy. But I can pull a card. I can. You're right. Thank you. I'm glad you think so. Yeah. I would also agree with me. Intriguing. You want coffee, but it's late? It's never a bad time for coffee. What I think is interesting is we have both of these swords cards here. The Five of Swords, which is a betrayal type card, and the Three of Swords, which is a heartbreak card, right? And what this gives me is being stuck on pain, right? Like being stuck on potentially past hurt, past relationships. Because this is a card where it almost feels like you got stabbed in the back, right? And so the Three of Swords is like, from that pain, from that heartbreak, I'm able to see things a little bit clearer. And this is almost like I'm guarding myself. I'm like, I don't want to get hurt again. I don't want to put myself in a situation where the same thing's going to happen. So I'm kind of very hesitant to do something. And if this vibe is here, I wouldn't recommend you try and do anything, right? Because then you're constantly going to be looking for a way out. You're constantly going to be looking like, oh my gosh, you did this, so that means you're going to hurt me. Or you did that, so that means you're going to do exactly what this other person did, right? This feels, with both of these cards, there's a lot of healing that needs to happen. So that's really what that is. It's just a lot of healing, and a lot of working on the self, and almost forgiving, but not necessarily forgetting. Just like letting go of the past. What is your religion? I do not have a religion. is what that is. You are A-okay. I completely get it. Some people are really curious. I just don't have a religion, not a part of any, is what that is. But valid question. Hello, the Cruel Empress. I like your name, by the way. I think it's a really cool name. I think it's pretty dope. I think it's pretty awesome. But also, guys, I gotta skedaddle. I gotta head out. I will go back live again one of these days. It was really nice having you all in here, and I hope you enjoyed the readings. Bye, guys.